Hello, we're back. It's Nikki Mansion again. It's still snowing in Boston. And guess what? We have Jeff Michalski here today with us again every Sunday this month. We're going to be doing a show with him. I'm going to let Jeff talk because he does it much better than me.
Well, I don't know about that, but welcome for sharing your Super Bowl Sunday with us. So we're going to do a long form. It's a little bit different. It's, I guess, similar to the Armando, but just more people. And we're being inspired by music that will bring something up for us, and that'll be our opening monologue and subsequent monologue. So there'll be 3 monologues. It's a long form. Scenes will be referenced and re-referenced. People will be playing with each other, making new discoveries, and we'll all find out what's happening by the end if we keep our fingers crossed. Anyway, we're going to start off with a piece of music in a monologue, and I don't know what else to say except have a good time. This is all improvised, so appreciate that and have a good time.
It's too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good.
Growing up, I was never good at being good. I never tried to be bad, but I was me. I was who I am. And I was about to get kicked out of school again when my mother pulled some strings and got me into a theater school for actors, performing arts high school. So I went to that high school, and at that school, you didn't have to be good. You didn't have to try to be perfect. They allowed you to be who you are. And so most of the time, I ditched class, and me and my friends would go down to the liquor store and get some cheap wine and go to the graveyard and drink wine in the warm San Diego days and look at the graves and contemplate the lives whittled down to just a marker in the ground.
So what you're telling me is sometimes people don't know what to do with freedom, and then it's all gone.
Yeah, down here at the beach, people have the opportunity to be free, but they're constrained by all the rules.
Tommy, I need you to come back to work. You're my best carpenter.
Thanks, Joe, man. I know you're trying to butter me up, get me back to the job and shit, but it's hard. It's hard to work.
It is hard to work. And I keep trying to give you time off when you need it, a little slack, but seems like every time I give you slack, you almost hang yourself.
Come on, Joey. Don't be so morbid. I mean, when the surf is up, it's up. You gotta take advantage of that.
Yeah, yeah. Sun's a little hot. The surf is pretty, but we got houses to build, Tommy.
Um, you have houses to build, Joe. I have some waves to ride.
You look pretty intent on riding some waves. Sure, I can't
You
convince you to
hired
come
me.
back.
You hired me. You knew I was a beach bum. I'm a great carpenter, but at heart, I'm a beach bum.
You
I
are.
lived this life once. Nobody goes to their grave saying, "Wow, I'm sure glad I built that house." But man, to ride that perfect wave, Joe, to ride that perfect wave.
It's like building the perfect house, Tommy. Like building the perfect house.
That's your wave, Joe. I'll ride mine.
You call my bluff, I won't. Looking back to when it all began, I was 25 and you were 21. Oh, I should have known better then, but my heart was blinded like an old man. I recognized every scene we had, the dusty twilight and the city lights. Oh, I didn't see it coming until it was over. Can we go back to what it was before? Like the bad things never came to us. I want to make it
Life throws things at you when you're not ready for them. We grow up too fast, or maybe we mature too slowly. I don't know which it is. You know, just because you're a couple years older than your girlfriend, you're supposed to know things like what you're going to do for the rest of your life, what you're going to do for a career, where you're going to live. My father was 13 years older than my mother when they got married, and of course throughout their marriage. And he always seemed to have a kind of fatherly relationship with her in terms of being in control. But I don't think he knew what he was doing. I think a lot of us are just kind of faking it. You know, that saying, fake it till you make it. I think a lot of us are just faking it until we die. Just making it up as we go along and not even sure if what we're making up makes any sense. So, let me turn my hearing aid on.
So I guess what you're saying, Joey, is that age really does matter.
Freddie, when I look at all these tombstones here, I'm thinking, you know, age matters when it comes to death. But that's really about all.
Well, it's amazing being back in the house where we were brought up in. And I just really hope that we make the right decisions for mom and dad. That's all.
I'm kind of thinking that there's some bigger power that's going to make the decision for us, Freddie. You know, about when they go.
Yeah, but we need to be prepared when they do, and I don't know that we really are.
Freddie, you can't prepare for death. I mean, look, we each got to grieve in our own way.
Yeah, I get that. I don't want to be I don't want to be debilitated. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of not being able to control my own bodily functions. That's what bothers me, I think, the most.
Yeah, I feel that fear too, but you know what? I've just learned to breathe into it.
Yeah. Well, I got your back. I got your back, man.
I got your back, brother, and I've got my own wave to ride, though.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. It's all right if you want to cry.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you so vulnerable. Oh. Oh.
I'm okay. I'll ride the wave.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come close.
Oh, I didn't see it coming until it was over. You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you.
I was 22 years old and I was pregnant and I didn't want to be. I went to the doctor naively thinking I'd try to suss out how you might be able to terminate a pregnancy, but I didn't know the words and he wasn't listening to me anyway. So in the end, I decided to keep my baby. I chose to keep my baby because I had a choice. And he's grown up. He's a 44-year-old man with a birthday yesterday, an air traffic controller that's probably one of the best air traffic controllers in the world. And I am so thankful that I chose him.
What you're saying is sometimes you think you don't have a choice, but sometimes the choice is made for you. And it's the right one.
Well, we're here in McDonald's.
Yeah. So many choices. I don't know. A Big Mac. Quarter pounder with, I don't know.
Oh, pickles.
Pickles. Sometimes it feels like you get them, but
But I wouldn't choose sweet pickles. I'd never choose sweet pickles.
Who are you in relationship to Mickey, Cheryl, based on making choices?
I'm ready to take your order whenever you're ready.
Well,
Make it broader. You make her make lots of choices all through life.
oh,
I'm glad that you came to me as your sister. I can help you with lunch. I can help you with whatever you need.
I'm going to make it more. Your sister and life coach.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, you can do this.
I want to tell. I want to tell them I want extra pickles, but the last time I tried that, they said no. So
Don't listen to the naysayers. You know what you want. You know
I
it.
do. I know. I want
Ask for.
pickles. Don't say nay to me. Don't say nay.
You don't want to go to the grave wishing you'd had more pickles.
Look at David.
Don't
Who is he?
don't shake your head at me that way. He's saying no.
Go ahead. Take her order.
What type of pickles would you like, ma'am?
Do that gesture again, David. Yeah, that's your thing.
I'm,
Go ahead. Tell him.
he's like that.
No. Do this. No.
Oh no, no! I want dill pickle.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
He's making circles now. I'm not sure if. Oh no! I am so confused.
Maybe he's deaf.
All out of dill pickles. No.
No dill pickles. No dill pickles. What am I gonna do? I mean, like onions, onions. I gotta make a choice. I'm choosing onions. I am choosing onions.
All right. You feel good about it? You feel good?
He's making that funny sign at me again. My whole life, it's like I'm riding a wave of no, no, no. You can't have this. And when I finally make a choice, look what happens. I get the fingers.
Wait. We're going to Wendy's. We're going to Wendy's. We're getting out of here. We're going to Wendy's.
They'll have dills. They'll have dills, and I am going to ask for dills because my sister life coach is going to guide me.
Yes, you never regret it. Never.
Thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. I will never regret it.
Forever, you're my reality. You're my...
There's some days that I can't wait to get out of bed. My favorite memories were waking up, being my son's father, and hearing that sound of him in the crib going, I'm here, it's morning, who's around? I was the early riser. I would sneak up there with my cup of coffee. I had ground the coffee beans in the grinder and I buried it under my arm downstairs in the kitchen so that the noise wouldn't disturb him. I didn't want to wake him prematurely. I wanted him to make his own choice about when to wake up. And I would go up there with that cup of coffee when I heard him jiggling around going, yes, he's here. And I get to see him first. It was the best of times. It was so much the best of times.
What you're saying is there's nothing more fulfilling than fatherhood?
This location is a place that says there's nothing more fulfilling than fatherhood.
I love working as an OBGYN delivering babies.
Manifest that, Ruddy. And you're still the surfer.
Ah, dude. Totally, you know, when the retractions come, you know, you gotta have the doctor around. So,
And I'm going to be steady, like when the waves come pulsing through and they're riding those waves, I'm going to be like Dr. Chill.
yeah, Dr. Chill, don't overdo it, you know. I'm just glad that you have that enthusiasm to be here when all the other doctors just wait until they're fully dilated and then just call them and, you know, they come in. But you're here all the time. You're awesome.
Because I'm chill. I'm Dr. Who wants to be a daddy next? That's my mission.
Yeah, you know, I get that. You're always out there talking to the dads when the moms are walking up and down the hallways in their contractions and getting in the bed and you know all those things before.
I'm there like my fingertips bring life into the world because I'm
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you're like the totally best baby catcher there is. You
bang.
know.
Doctor, there's another patient waiting for you down the hall. You need to attend to her.
I'm no disrespect, but I'm not as excited about bringing mothers in. I'm really big on doing fathers. Wait,
Right, but this woman needs attention.
well, why don't you sit and like sing with her for a while? That's a form of attention.
Okay, well you can work with the father. I'll work with the mother.
Read Ruddy, Peg. Read Ruddy's.
Yes. You look like you're
Yeah.
quite anxious.
This is anxious. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you know. It's I'm like really internally just riled up, you know. So,
Yes. You've done this before?
oh yeah, well no, you know, I guess I could catch a baby, but putting the epidural in is going to be rough.
Well, you'll do. She needs somebody.
Okay,
You can come with me and help her out.
all
It's
right,
not as easy as
totally.
I make it look. It's not as easy as I make it look.
Probably not, but you know, if you're gonna just hang out with the dads and all that,
Ah,
I'm gonna try my first epidural.
You can do this, dude. I know you can.
All right, I think I can. You know, in my on my tombstone, it's gonna say the surfer that did the epidural.
You
I got your
go for
back.
it. You go for it, man.
I got your back, no pun intended.
Go for it, dude.
I love the sound of spring.
Yeah. And that smell that the rain makes when it comes down like that.
Yeah, the birds chirping and the bees coming around.
The bees lead to babies. Bees and the
They
birds.
do. They do. You know how many babies they have every year? A queen can lay 30,000 eggs in a day.
Wow. Wow. I was thinking of human babies, but bees are good too.
Well, where
Sweetie,
would we be without them?
that's true. Babies are important, and bees babies are important too, I guess.
And
I don't
baby,
have to I don't
baby
have to
bees.
be you, you know that ties my tongue and I can't say that. And you take joy in that, I can tell.
I do.
I've never been able to say baby to bees.
Baby bees, baby bees. Try it again.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
You're so cute when you try to say those things. How about rubber baby buggy bumper? I bet you can't do that one either.
You get joy out of tormenting me.
I do. I do indeed. You're
That
just
was
so
how we
much
met.
fun. You're so much fun to tease, you know? I love your sense of humor, hon.
Oh, it has, it's what keeps us together. It's what keeps
Yeah.
us together.
You're such a good sport. I can tease you and you don't take it personally.
Yeah. You know, I, I've been thinking I need to be a little tougher with my employees though, because some of them they just take advantage. They
Yeah, maybe
just
you
take
could
advantage.
practice on me if you want. Want to try practicing being tough?
It just doesn't work with you. It just
Yeah, I know. You can't be tough with me. I know it's so hard.
no, you like melt. I've got this soft spot for you.
Ah, that just makes my heart feel so warm. But it's not bad being a nice guy either.
It has its downsides. I had to fire three guys today because
Oh,
the waves were up.
oh, that's too bad.
A storm rolling in, the one that brings that rain and that
Yeah,
smell.
I
It
love that
also
smell.
brings the waves.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
I try to treat everybody the way you treat me, which is nice, and I
I
get
bet
taken
that has its
advantage.
rewards. It still has its rewards, I think.
I hope so. It does from you, that's for sure.
Love you, hon.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're here. I do.
You're looking like you got a lot of questions.
Well, I wasn't quite ready now. I mean, I was getting there. I was almost there. And, well, here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, I've moved up to Popeyes, and I'm glad you came with me.
Yeah. Well, my sister says that this is a place that we should meet because it's kind of a public place.
Yeah, and you get to make choices in a public place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think we should be. That's what I think we should talk about because I'm not sure how responsible I feel in any of these kinds of situations.
let me down easy.
Let you down easy.
Yeah,
Huh.
down easy.
Okay. Um, would you like half of my hamburger?
Which half?
The half that no one's done anything with.
Okay. I don't mind. I'll take whichever half you don't want. You decide.
Okay. Okay, here, take this one, and God bless you. God bless you. There you go.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Now, I
Remember
interrupted
Mickey's
you.
monologue. Don, remember Mickey's monologue. That's what you're there to see her about.
So you had a child.
Yeah. That was 44 years ago.
Yeah, that's kind of when we knew each other. It was 44 years ago. And I had to find out about it from my sister, who didn't want to share it with me until a couple of days ago.
Are you saying that you think he's yours?
Well, there were lots of. It was a free period of time back then, if I remember correctly, and I don't really remember a whole lot.
I had trouble with choices back then too. I just couldn't say no. So you're right. I don't know.
So you're saying it's mine, or you're saying it's not mine?
Yeah.
Where? I feel somewhat responsible, but not entirely.
I like that choice. Keep going. You're speaking my language, actually.
But you haven't really told me yet if it's mine. That's the bottom line. You don't know.
Wait, I liked it better when you were giving me two choices that were not able to be answered. That made me comfortable.
I absolutely agree. I agree. So let's put it this way, okay? If you had a choice between French fries and a hamburger that had no pickles on it, which one would you choose?
Both.
Oh, crap. It's mine.
It's okay to cry. Let it out.
Hey,
You can do this. You can do it.
can I have some of the water from the cooler? Thank you.
Breathe into it. Breathe into it.
Look, I've been crying all day. I feel like I'm a wrung out sponge.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can fake it. You can fake the crying. Fake it till you make it. Come on. I know you've got it. We've got this funeral to go to, and I really, we got to go in there in a few minutes. And if you don't cry, it's going to look funny.
Yeah, I just kind of thought maybe I could cry authentically at the right time when I, see the casket go by, or when they put her into the earth, or, but why fake it in advance? I'm not following.
We don't know that that's going to happen. We don't know you're going to be able to. You can't depend on those kinds of things. You have to bring it up from the inside. Just right, go. You can do this. All right, okay. I can see you want to be authentic. I've never tried that with anyone before, but let's see. We can do this. I'll be right behind you.
Look, maybe you need to hear it. It's okay for you to cry, sis.
I don't feel anything.
What does nothing feel like?
It's like this hole in the ground, like this big dark hole in the ground.
Yeah, how does that big dark hole in the ground feel right now?
Kind of welcoming.
Yeah. It's okay.
Maybe I need you to help me cry for a change.
I'm just your brother.
You can do this. You can help me. I know.
This is just like McDonald's. You can make your own hamburger with all of its dressings. You can you can make it your way. You don't need my help.
Well, maybe if you had some onions and put them in front of me, maybe that would help.
No.
I could cry.
You don't have to get that proactive or directive and controlling.
I do.
It's like surfing a wave. You just let the ocean do its thing. You don't have to be the ocean.
Oh, the ocean makes me cry.
Yeah. Makes me cry. It, it, it feels good.
I feel
It's 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 cleansing us.
whatever. It's salty like our tears.
You look fairly set in your ways. Got your mind made up, don't you?
Set in my ways here. I love being in this pottery plant.
Yeah, the smell of clay and the feel of it on your hands, that dirt that gets under your fingernails. This has been a great class we've been taking.
What I hear you saying to me is you're glad we spent this time together?
I mean, I like making pottery with you, but that's just it. I've got a wife at home.
I know that. You're set in your ways too. And I
I,
understand that completely.
I am. I am kind of set in my ways, but there's only one woman I won't say no to, and that's not you.
I love that about you. You are so able to put me in my place and ground me right here. If it weren't for you, I could be head over heels in love.
So what you're saying is I'm the one holding you back?
Charlie,
Oh, class is running over, sweetie.
yes,
Uh,
I thought you were coming home.
He is.
You said you would be home right after class.
He's
we're We're still molding our pieces,
Right
Yes,
after
I
but
class.
can. I can see that. You sure it's just the pottery you're working on right now?
Oh, it's all we ever work on, believe me. It's hard and it's grounded and
Yes,
it's
I didn't realize you were making naked figures though. You didn't tell
it's
me about that, honey.
it was going to be
abstract. Abstract.
an abstract. Yes, an
It
abstract.
looks
But
pretty
a,
real to me.
well, and they kind of mesh together.
They do. It's
Uh,
like my half is the yin to Arnold's. Oh no, my half is the yin to my yin.
yes, that was my concern actually.
That
I'm
I have two yins.
Arnie, you didn't tell me about this.
I there's
Neither
really
did he.
nothing. I've
There's
already said
nothing.
no to her multiple times.
Many times,
I hope so.
many times. Believe me, if I had my way, he would be as infidelis as possible.
Well, you can't have him.
I've been trying this for 15 years, 17 pottery classes, and there was the cello, and there was the parachute lessons.
You
And
were in those too? Oh my goodness.
didn't tell her. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's always been no. It's been no. You are safe. Believe me, you are safe with him. He told me there's only one person that he would say yes to, and it wasn't me.
Thank goodness for that. Honey,
I'm your
why
yes,
don't you
man.
take me parachuting sometime? I would like to do that.
I have a good idea. I
I
have a
didn't.
discount. I have a discount ticket for a parachute lesson, and I'd be happy to share it with you.
I think she's
Only if
trying to
only if he comes with
infiltrate.
me.
I think she's trying to push herself into our relationship, honey.
I get that feeling. I think it's time to finish these lessons.
I think I'm in the way here. I am going to just, it's hard to make decisions, but in this case, I am choosing to let you two have your wonderful life together.
Yes, I think the decision's been made for her.
That life coach must really be working for her.
It's working for someone. But I'm glad
Sweetie,
you're back with me.
this is a fertility idol for us.
Oh, honey, that's so sweet. I love you.
Love you too.
So, dude, the dude, I want to say had many friends, but I think the ocean and the board, that that rainbow-colored surfboard were his best friends. I knew him as the dude. Hell, I don't know if I said his actual given Christian name more than once or twice back in probably fourth grade, but ever since then it was the dude. He kind of liked me, but I don't know if he ever really knew me. I knew him. He always seemed to have an effervescent kind of low-key smile, and I want to say through his whole body. You know, most people it's in their mouth or it's their face, but with the dude, it was his whole body that smiled at you. And it
Thanks,
didn't
bro.
it didn't just smile at you, it smiled at the whole room. It filled the whole building. It was like a dike had burst in the city that the ocean filled up was your heart and every cell of your body when the dude came in the room.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Taught him that. I taught him that. He wouldn't have been able to do that if it hadn't been for me. Not that I'm taking credit, but it had to come from within. He had been in the whole time. I just brought it out of him.
The dude worked for me. Well, he didn't really work for me. I hired him, but he showed up for half a day, but what a half a day it was.
I remember the time he just jumped in and delivered a baby. Like, he was such a great baby catcher. He was a special dude.
He was. I remember that time. He was a hero.
Yeah, he was a great man. He only stole one of my cars. Sweet boy.
Yeah, I rode the perfect wave. I didn't sell out, I just held out, and I rode my perfect wave. And as I wiped out, I could yell and shout, "Hey, hi, Califungi! I'm glad to die." I rode my perfect wave.
Hang 10, dude.
Hang 10, dude.
Good choice.
I got your back.
Jeez.
Love you, dude.
Hang 10, dude. Hang 10. Let's everybody come out and introduce yourselves. Starting with whoever.
I'm Charlie Comley, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Yay.
Hey.
I'm Peg Davis, and I'm from Marshfield, Massachusetts.
Yay!
I'm Cheryl Salamini. I'm from Milford, Pennsylvania.
Yay!
Way of Jersey.
I'm Jim.
Silverman from Amesbury, Massachusetts.
I'm Jim Reedy from Concord, New Hampshire.
Don Slovan from New York.
That's it.
I'm
Me
Ruddy
now?
from San Diego.
Ruddy, the dead guy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my
Perfect.
name is Jeff Michalski. This was our set tonight. I was happy with it. It seemed like a lot of fun to me. Thank you very much for attending. And let's give a big round of applause for these guys, and however you do it online. I don't know.
This is Mickey Manting thanking everybody for coming on Super Bowl Sunday to watch us at the Follies. Come back next week. We're back again. Yay! Go
I thought it was Michalski. Michalski.
If you do it right, it is.
Pass.
Okay, I don't do it right.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Go Bucks.